Morning students, how are you all? I hope you are all fine and doing good. So today students, I am going to teach you the language part, and today I have come up with a new chapter by the name conditionals. So in your book it is chapter number 22, conditional clauses. So now we will be learning about conditional clauses. Okay, so now let us see what it is. Okay, now see here. Definition. Conditional sentences are also known as conditional clauses or if clauses. Okay, so conditional clauses are also known as if clauses. They are used to express that the action in the main clause, that means without if. When you will see the main clause, it consists of without if, that means there is no if. Okay, so it can only take place if a certain condition, that means another condition, that means in the clause with if, when you find the clause with if, okay, is fulfilled. Clear? So there are three types of conditional sentences. Now conditional sentence type number 1. So now let us see what is conditional sentence type number 1. Okay, so what is conditional sentence type 1? Now see, it is possible and also very likely that the conditional will be fulfilled. So in sentence type 1, it is possible and also very likely, that means it is sure that the condition will be fulfilled. And what is the form? What is the structure? The structure is if plus simple present and then will, that means in future. Clear? Okay, so this form is if plus simple present plus will future. Example, if I find her address, I will send her an invitation. Now see here, if I find her address, I will send her an invitation. This is the sentence is fulfilled. Okay, the condition is fulfilled here. See, if I find her address, I will send her an invitation. Okay, that means the sentence is in positive. Clear? Okay, now let us see conditional sentence type 2. Okay, conditional sentence type 2. Now, it is possible but very unlikely. That means it can be possible but it is very unlikely that the condition will be fulfilled. That means it may be possible but it is sure that the condition will not be fulfilled. What is the structure? The structure is if plus simple past and then conditional 1, first conditional, that means would plus infinitive. Example, if I found her address, I would send her an invitation. Would. Okay, so here it means that if I found her address, that means it is in doubt that the address may be found, may not be found. But if I found her address, then I would send her an invitation. तब मैं invitation भेजने की सोचूंगी. That means the condition will be fulfilled. Fine, but it is very unlikely. Clear? Okay, next. Okay. Yes, now see. Conditional sentence type 3. Now what is the third type? It is impossible that the condition will be fulfilled because it refers to the past. So here in this sentence, the condition will never be fulfilled because the sentence is referred to the past time. Now let us see the structure. What is the structure? The structure is if and then past perfect and then conditional to. That means second conditional, second type of conditional. That means examples it is would plus have plus past participle. I repeat again. If past perfect conditional to is equal to would plus have plus past participle. Now see example. If I had found her address, I see this would, this here would, and then this have, okay, and then past participle sent. Fine. So see again. If I had found her address, I would have sent her an invitation. So here the statement states that the action has never completed because the statement narrates that if I had found her address, that means the address has not yet been found. If I had found her address, I would have sent her an invitation. अगर मुझे उसकी एड्रेस मिल गया होता तो मैंने उसे इन्विटेशन भेजता. बट इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि मुझे एड्रेस नहीं मिला. Okay, I repeat again. Example, if I had found her address, I would have sent her an invitation. Clear? This statement shows that I have not found the address. Okay, so here the statement is not fulfilled because it refers to the past time. Clear to everyone? Okay, next. Okay, now see conditional clauses. Okay, so first is conditional, the next is if clause, and the last is main clause. So what is the conditional we are using? Zero conditional. That means used for present time, which shows real or factual situations. Okay, so now see if clause and main clause. Okay, there are two part of sentence. Okay, so one is if clause, which is conditional clause, and the other is without if, which is the main clause. Okay, there are two types of sentence. Okay, and whenever you find if, that is conditional clause. Okay, and when you find another part of the sentence which does not contain if, then we call it main clause. Okay, now see here. If clause in present simple. Okay, all these are in present simple and these are also in present simple. Now see example number 1. Present simple. If it rains, the ground gets wet. Okay, so if it rains, it becomes conditional clause, and the ground gets wet become main clause, because here we can find the word if, and if it becomes conditional clause. And here in this part there is no if, which shows the main clause. Clear? Now number 2. The next one is first type of conditional. Okay, so this type of conditional is used for future to indicate reality or factual situations. So now let's see the example. First conditional, if I have enough money, I will buy a car. So here because of if, it becomes conditional clause. Okay, and here this is the main clause. Similarly, in second conditional also, it is used for present or future unreal situation. That means the situation which is not real and just imaginary. Fine. Now see, in second conditional, if I had money, अगर मेरे पास पैसा होता, that means नहीं है मेरे पास अभी. Okay, I would give you. ठीक है, मतलब अगर मेरे पास पैसा होता मैंने आपको देना था. But I don't have money. But मेरे पास पैसे नहीं हैं. Okay, so this shows that unreal situation. Now the third one, the last is, third conditional is used for past unreal situation. ठीक है, which is used for past tense. But unreal situation, that means the situation which is not real. So now let's see the example. If he had talked to me, I would have listened to him. Okay, this shows that the person had never talked to me. उसने मेरे से कभी बात ही नहीं किया. अगर उसने मेरे से बात किया होता तो मैंने उसे ज़रूर सुनना था, उसके बात को ध्यान देना था, पर उसने मुझे कभी बताया ही नहीं, कभी बात ही नहीं करी. That means the action is indicating about the past. Clear to everyone? Okay. So here also it is similar. Zero conditional, it expresses general truth and general habit. So here we use if plus simple present plus present simple. If you add 2 and 2, you get 4. So here it is conditional clause and this is the main clause. Possible or likely things in the future. It goes for the first conditional. So what is the structure? If plus present simple and will plus infinitive. Example, if it rains later, will stay at home. This shows the future action. Fine. Now the second conditional is impossible things in the present or unlikely things in the future. Example, if plus past simple plus would and infinitive. So example, if I won the lottery, okay, so here if and simple past. That means if I won is simple past. If I won the lottery, then here in the second part we will use would and infinitive. I would sail around the world. Okay, and in the third conditional, it is things that didn't happen in the past and their imaginary result. Okay, that means it didn't happen and it is in the imaginary result. Example, first of all, structure, if plus past perfect. Okay, and then would have and past participle. So example, if I had studied harder, I would have passed the exam. So here if indicates conditional clause and here it is without if, so it is main clause. So now see the structure. If plus past perfect. Okay, past perfect. So it becomes if I had studied. Had studied shows past perfect. And here in the main clause it is would have and then past participle. So here I would have passed the exam. Clear to everyone? I hope the chapter is clear to you. Have you understood? So now this, whatever I have taught here in this page, it is another example of what I have taught in the previous page. Okay, so that means this page and this page are similar. I am just giving you examples, different examples. Okay, here I have given here different examples and here I have given different examples. Fine. Okay. So I hope the chapter is clear to you. Okay, thank you for watching.